People are always looking for easy victories, but if they sense that you could fight back, they won't fight. Even though they're stronger than you, if they can sense that you can fight back, they won't fight. They won't attack you. The problem is that when you're really desperate, you give off that energy that you could do anything you want. I just want your validation, and people just cannot respect that. They look down on you, man. They just do. They see you as pathetic, even though they might be with you. They treat you with disrespect, right? And so because of that, because they see you as weak, they're gonna try to push you around and see whether or not the weakness you're showing is true. So they test you. So that means that they'll start being disrespectful. And some people can literally inspire this in everyone. Like some people literally inspire this reaction in everyone because they're desperate. And then when they try to change being desperate, they try to change it superficially, getting money, looking better, right? Like dressing better. And those things they're fine. But as soon as you lose those things, you return to the old desperate person you've been trying to run from. In order to truly transcend that, it has to be an identity level change. It has to penetrate your mind. You have to go deep inside your psychology and bring out all of those emotions. And you do that through meditating. That's what I did, people. It worked for me. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. That worked for me. The next one is they start to act more bold and aggressive. They see you and there's literally aggression emanating from them. In other words, when I say aggression, I don't mean hitting you or smacking you. No, I mean that they just start getting really comfortable. They start to say, okay, let's go here without even asking. They start to make decisions for you, or like they literally start to disrespect you, right? Why? Because you gave them signals that you could do that. Like people will take advantage of you if you let them. That's just how humans are. If you let people, they will completely like exploit you. And you give those permissions through your reaction, through your overreactions, through you seeking validation, through you not putting boundaries, through you always smiling, through you giving freaking golden retriever vibes. Motherfucker, give Doberman vibes. Come on, man, stop it. Right? The next thing is that a part of them wants for you to stand up to them. Like, for example, I've dated girls, and this happened a lot when I was young and dumb, but that they were so freaking meek. They were so meek that a part of me was like, bitch, say something. Like, you know I'm disrespecting you. Why are you letting me get away with that? And it's kind of like a part of me just wanted her to say something. Right? Like this happens a few times. Like I've been in some relationships where the girl says something at the end. Like she finally said the shit that like annoyed her about me, you know? Like especially like there was this one girl who unfortunately I just couldn't see her as much. That was in my early 20s. And I would cancel sometimes, honestly, randomly. And it was because I had school, but a part of me unconsciously did it because I knew I could get away with it. And right towards the end, she was like, you know what, dude, fuck you. I was like, what? She was like, no, fuck you. You're not gonna, I'm tired of your bullshit. I know what you're doing. You don't respect me. I know you don't respect me. And I'm like, holy shit. I was like, I know you don't respect me. Like, you know what? I thought about it and I don't want to deal with you no more, man. And as soon as she said that, I was like, damn. Then I was like, fuck, I respect her now. And I feel bad. I feel bad that it took all of that. Like why is it that, let's put this, why is it that we have to go through all of that? Well, the thing is that whenever you stand up to people, whenever you finally fed up, what will happen is that your face lights up differently. Like you literally look different when you're mad. Like, especially if you're somebody who's really angry. It's like looking at the Powerpuff Girl, Bubbles angry, right? Like imagine seeing Bubbles angry. It's kind of like you never see that face. You never see that configuration because she's never mad or she's always suppressing it. So when you show them, when you finally talk and say, hey, the fuck, you're literally showing them another face. Even your voice changes. Like you literally start acting different, and people find that attractive because it almost feels like you finally found the last puzzle. Like you finally found the last piece of the puzzle. And when you show them that anger, they finally can see who you are completely because you were hiding that part. So people like that. They like to see your angry side, your jealous side. Not too much of it, right? Don't put the knife down. But they like to see that aggressive side if you're somebody who's way too passive, right? So what they want you to stand up to them. That's when you're weak, especially if you're actually a good partner. If you're a perfect match for them, and all you're missing is assertiveness, they're gonna test you so that you could say something. But then you have the other type of person who they don't want you to say something. Now the next type of person, when you stand up to them, they're just gonna say, "Bitch, who the fuck are you trying to stand up to me?" They're looking like, "Man, get back to your place," right? Where if they sense you're trying to stand up to them, they'll literally be condescending and just assume that, no, go back to your place, because those types of people, if you stand up to them, they don't tolerate you changing. They want you completely submissive or I'm leaving. Like you standing up to them hurts their ego. You standing up to them is an affront to their authority, especially if they really sense desperation emanating from you. You know, people want to keep you in your place, right? And the first impression you give them is what they will expect from you. And anytime you try to act above that, they literally will try to do things to keep you down, right? Now, the next part is they start to not respect your opinion, your intelligence, and even a sense of humanity. When people see you as a desperate person, there's a dehumanization process that happens, and that allows them to be aggressive towards you. That allows them to completely take advantage of you and treat you like you're a dumbass. They literally don't think you're smart. They literally think that you're that dumb. And the reason why is because whenever you act desperate, it communicates, like I said, lack of control over your life. And people would just, I hope I'm not projecting here, but it's just a sensation of just lack of competence, like a kid who doesn't know about life and who just wants to talk. You're like, "Oh, okay, little boy, speak. You're done? Okay, now to the adults." Like they literally treat you like a kid, man. You know? And with that comes disrespect. And you can't tolerate that. With those types of people, they either respect you or you leave their lives. But at the end of the day, you have to take responsibility for that. If you're giving this impression to people, it's on you. You're causing this. And the beauty about this, that's not a negative thing. That's a positive thing. What that says is that you can improve on your life. What that says that you do have control over this. And it does take work. You cannot remove this desperate, creepy behavior overnight. Honestly, you cannot. Because the self is always coming through. There's little muscles in your face and your nonverbal cues that this desperate feeling controls that you have no control over. It controls little muscles in your throat that controls the inflection of your voice. You can't control that. To change that, you have to go deep into the change. Get into a meditation practice. Get the book, The Power of Now. Go to a Vipassana 10-day retreat. Go to dharma.org, DHAMMA.org. Go to a free 10-day retreat. Or purchase my course, Emotional Mastery, where I teach you how to do that. Right? It's like a 6-week course. But at the end of the day, you just have to find inner peace. Desperateness creates this effect. So you have to remove it. And that's what I think. I think meditation is a path to have that. Any final thoughts, man? Niceness won't remove the desperate effect. Being nice, being extra nice to people won't remove that. In fact, it'll validate it. Niceness does not remove this. Boldness, acts of boldness, standing up for yourself will do this. And it's uncomfortable. But niceness, laughing, smiling, doing favors with people will only inspire more. And I say that from experience, because that's what happened to me. I'm a nice person, man. Honestly, I'm a nice person. I could be gullible at times, and this is what got me to understanding. This is what got me to overcome this problem. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, if you guys want to check out any of my courses, you guys can check out. There's a course specifically for this. It's called Nice Guy, Nice Girl, right? And those courses it's for men and women. There's Nice Guy, Nice Girl. Those courses are assertiveness training courses. that will allow you to a certain degree mask your desperate energy, right? But also it'll teach you how to what are some behaviors that you could adapt in your life to have an intimidating effect on people so that people don't fuck with you, right? And that course will literally teach you how to not project niceness, how to project competence, strength, power, right? And I don't care how nice you are. If people disrespect you, if people don't value your opinion, if people don't see you as a leader, it's because you're doing something wrong. And I believe that course will help you do it. It's not a long course. It's a course that's like an hour and a half, but there's a reason why I made it that long. It's a course that will literally deliver on the promise. You won't communicate weakness. I specifically picked specific strategies that I know if you just focus on those few specific strategies, you will not communicate niceness. I'm kidding. You're gonna communicate strength and power, and people are gonna be attracted to that, and life will start to give you things just because you're communicating that. All right. Click on the description down below where it says purchase courses, and you'll find the link there. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.